Okay. Okay. Hold on. Hello, YouTube. My name is Karina. Today I'm hosting this conversation, this immersion. Today we'll talk about behavior on social network. So the Talking Talk is a platform that you can learn English, have a class, conversation, immersion. So I'm not a teacher, I'm a student. So I like to share technology, the experience. I think we learn a lot with this. And I think that's it. So we start our conversation. One moment, guys. So guys, I usually for you the questions because one moment, guys. Okay. Okay. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's too long questions and the chat don't allow to share. Okay, 1 to 5, and now from 5 to 10. One moment. Guys, can you see the questions in the chat?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
1 to 5.
Okay. Now the other. Okay?
Okay.
So let's start our conversation. So guys, feel free. I think that's the conversations, the real conversation. Feel free. Okay, relax conversation. I think when you relax, the conversation flow is more. I think it's so cool, you know. So we can start with the question 1, but after if you I like to talk about the question 5, 3. Feel free to choose the questions, okay? I think that's good. But if you want to follow the sequence of the questions, it's okay. So, Gabriel, can you start?
Yeah, can I read the question?
Yes, can you read and answer the question 1?
Okay. The question is, what strategies can individuals employ to maintain a healthy balance between their online and offline lives, offline lives on social media? So what a healthy way to manage the social and the online and the offline world? Yes, is like that?
Yeah. Yes.
I think it's to manage your time, to control the social media use, yeah, and have a professional profile and a personal profile in social media. I think it's better to how can I say, to switch into personal things for family or friends and other and a professional profile to how can I say that, improve your career and make network.
Yeah, it's important to because, for example, I like it to set a time to connect in social media, for example, after lunch or the end of my day. After that, I did a lot of time responsibility activities that I need to do. So I prefer to after lunch or the end of the day. But I set a time, for example, 30 minutes, 1 hour is my time. Is my time because I like it. And if I look in the social media, the feed is danger.
Yeah. And do you manage the time between personal life and professional life? For example, in the morning I use LinkedIn for my professional career. But
Yeah.
after the afternoon, I use Instagram to see my friends and see what is going on. Yeah. Do you
Mm-hmm.
have this time management? Time management.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice, nice. And about you, Sonia?
In my case, I don't work on internet and social medias, but I use social media especially for fun. And sometimes I post some articles about my profession or my expertise area.
Mm.
But I try to manage my time online,
Mm.
especially in social media. I try to respect the time. For
Yeah.
example, I know people who, when they wake up, the first thing that they do is are look in the cell phone, and I try
Oh.
to don't do that. I take my time to breakfast and talk with my husband if he is available, because he works a lot on internet, and sometimes
Mm-hmm.
begins early in the morning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I I respect my time to take care of my flowers.
Mm-hmm.
I collection orchids. I
Oh,
said
nice.
it. I don't know if I said you to you, but I collection orchids, and it's a kind of therapy for me. Take care of them.
Mm.
I have a lot of them, and now in Paraguay the weather is very hot, and the flowers are blooming in winter. We have
Mm.
now 36 grades. It's a hard winter in Paraguay,
Yeah.
and and I like to post my flowers on Instagram. And
Oh, nice.
but at night I try to use my my cell phone until for example 9 o'clock. Uh, then I spend time with my family. I take a shower, I eat the
Mm-hmm.
dinner, and I watch series or TV, another
Yes.
thing or TV, but I left the cell phone.
Oh, nice, nice. You enjoy, you manage your time to do all the things that you want, to take care of flowers and your family, and just to set a time with social media is a little okay. Only to
Yeah.
share with experiences and photos with your family. Yeah.
Yes, yes, and it is important to respect
Mm-hmm.
the time online and offline.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice. Thank you for sharing your experience. And about you, Natalie. And Natalie or Natalie?
Natalie.
Natalie. Sorry. Natalie.
Natalie, if you are from USA.
Natalie. Natalie.
From Brazil is
Okay.
Natalie.
Natalie.
I think, well, there's a lot of strategies that everyone can approach to have
Mm-hmm.
a health balance between digital life and real life. But
Yeah.
I think it depends on each person, right?
Mm-hmm.
For example, I am a procrastinator. So, and I, even though I really like to dance, I don't like to see people. So, have I like to have some indoors, I don't know, ways to have fun, like watching TV or
Mm,
things or social media. And I think the most, for some people like me, the most difficult about that is to
mhm,
not spend too much time having this stamina on social media, because it's a real quick, uh it's really easy to not get happy, but
mhm.
to turn off about everything. So we
Yeah.
really pay really attention about that.
Mhm.
But having some hobbies like Sonia would help a lot.
Yeah.
uh for example, I like to dance. So here, when I was in Brazil, I used to go out dance a lot.
Mm,
So I used to have less time on social media than I had
mm,
here, because here I still have not a bunch of group of friends or something
mm,
like that, or I don't know everywhere I can go to have fun. So it's kind of hard. And here I use social media a lot. I
oh,
so
I get
I
it.
have to balance that, but I think each person has a different way to balance.
Mhm. Yes,
That's it.
the moments, the people, the country that, for example, now you are in Portugal, but you are with your family or online, alone?
I came alone. My
Okay.
family is in Brazil,
Mm,
but before I came here, I found out a cousin. So I'm living with her. We
mm,
never met before, and she
mm,
said, "You want to come here and live for a while? Why you don't find any job or a place?" I said, "Yes,
mhm,
I want." So I never met her, but I am here. It's a cousin, and we get along for now.
mhm.
And yeah, no, it's
Yeah, yeah,
everything.
I get it. I get it. But it is important to looking for something to disconnect.
Yeah.
Looking, look for something. Okay, hi, Gabriel Quirino. Quirino. We have Gabriel Soares, Gabriel Quirino. Hello, Gabriel Quirino. Good afternoon. And about
Hello,
you?
hello, good afternoon. I'm fine, thank you. Sorry for my late, I was working and I'm here right now.
Where are you from?
I'm from Santa Catarina, Morro da Fumaça, a small town, south of the state. I think it's my first time with you, if I'm not mistaken, maybe. I cannot remember if I did, so I
Yeah.
attended some meeting with you, but I think it's my first time. I'm from
Oh,
Santa
nice.
Catarina, I'm 26. I work as a fireman. And my day off I work with my father. My father there's
Mm,
has a company, sand mineration. I work as a hydraulic and methane operator in a bulldozer, and I think that's it about me.
okay. And about to the first question, can you
And
read? Can you see the
I
first question that we talk about?
am not, but I'm no. Can you send
I
again,
I
please?
sh- I'll send. But the question is, what strategies can individuals employ to maintain a health balance between their online and offline lives on social media? What do you
Okay,
do to
okay.
balance?
Well, actually, thank God, social media is not a problem to me.
Mm,
I don't waste a lot of time in social media. I try to think it with myself, like when I obviously I use the social media like Instagram or
mm-hmm.
Facebook, but when I look something, the most of time is useless thing on social media. I talk with myself, oh Gabriel, you can't stop. You need to do something useful. And mainly when I started English, I remember I tried to put English in all my day on. So if I caught my phone on my hand, I no, leave there and go study. So today is more more calm, I would say. But talking about tips, maybe in my case, I work a lot. It's a good way. I have 3 jobs, I'd say. I work as a fireman. I work with my father as well, and sometimes during the week I work as a referee soccer. And amateur soccer, I'm a referee, and a professional soccer, I work as a assistant referee soccer by federation of my state here. Soccer indoors. I don't know. I don't know if you know, guys. Futsal. I work as a professional futsal.
Mhm.
And I think, like the colleague said as well, I like to do activities outdoor with my wife, maybe
Mhm.
walk, hike, And I like sport as well. I play soccer with my friends, two, maybe
Mhm.
sometimes one, maybe sometimes 2 days per week. It's a good way to avoid social media as well. And I think would be that my I think tips that I have. I don't know.
Okay, but guys, how many times do you spend time in social media? Okay, I go to social media to only to personal or the professional, but how many times do you think
Wow.
that to spend your time?
Oh, nowadays I think I pass. I don't know. Maybe it's, I don't know. I have no idea how can I say add. I don't know. Add every time that I adicionar todos os tempos that I use it. Maybe 2 hours, 3 hours per
Two
day. It's
hours?
yeah, yeah. Because nowadays I use I try to use as well useful things like to study English sometimes
Mm-hmm.
to see translate about music. There are a lot of teachers on Instagram, but I like so much to watch some funny videos and share with my wife. Those I like so much.
Yes. Because social media we have people study or watch videos in YouTube or
Yeah,
learning something in YouTube
yeah.
or
But I use it
yes,
only
yeah.
Instagram and Facebook, but more Instagram. I don't have TikTok. I don't have
No have
Twitter
to.
and another. Yeah, Twitch. I think is the brand new.
I spend more time in Instagram looking for recipes, doggies,
It's good.
recipes. I like to cook something. Recipes
But you do?
and
Do you do this
yes, I do,
recipe?
I do, I do.
Oh,
I
oh,
save it and I do,
oh.
and I save it and I
So it
do.
works.
Yes. And about you, Natalie, how many hours do you spend? Do you think?
A
What do you
lot.
think? A lot? 8 hours?
Well, just you are asking just for fun?
Yeah, for fun, for learning, for something that contribute to for your for something that you
Okay.
know.
I spend my almost all day on
Okay, all
the
day.
internet, most in LinkedIn and looking
LinkedIn.
for a job, of course.
Yeah, yes, LinkedIn is
And
important.
study. Yeah, but I spend a lot of time on Instagram and TikTok because it's really easy, you know?
Yeah, Instagram is more easy. TikTok,
Yeah.
I don't use TikTok
It's,
and Twitter. I don't use Twitter, TikTok. No.
I have a lot of social media accounts, but I don't use all of them. I mostly use Instagram, TikTok, and WhatsApp.
Yes, I
Yeah.
think that I use more WhatsApp
But
to
I
conversation
don't
with my mom.
I don't
Yeah.
like to use it to talk. I really
To
don't.
talk, yeah.
I use it just to watch videos and pass my time.
Oh, okay, nice. So guys, anyone want to choose the question that I want to talk about this topic? What do you think about looking?
The question number 5. So, do you think
5?
technology can make people more introvert or shy?
Yes. What do you think about, Gabriel?
I think we have a lot of communication models. Yeah. So if you spend more of your time send messages or WhatsApp in WhatsApp, you are not able to make a conversation, a real conversation face to face, like
Yes.
because we are in other communication model. Yeah. For example,
Mm-hmm.
in this call, we are speaking and communication face to face. It's not a one-to-one in presential life, but we have a online face-to-face communication. So if I see a lot of teenagers, I have a young brother, and
Mm-hmm.
they are spending time in WhatsApp and sending memes and sending emojis. And when you talk to them in person, it's a different way. In real life, we don't have memes and we don't have emojis. Yeah, we need to make our
Yes.
facial expressions. Yeah, it's a different communication model, I think.
Yes. I noticed that. I think that the people have the behavior is differently online the fact that the way offline, because I think that, for example, look talking more about in social media, some people don't like to make videos, you know. Hi, hello, to do some things, to do some posts. And I think the camera is difficult, and because of this, I think the youngers, the people more shy, because I like, for example, I don't like to do video posts. I have opportunity to do posts because I volunteer a community for women technology, but I think that the most post that I do is in taxi. Not, I think that one or two videos that I did. So I'm feel shy in videos on social media. But I'm face to face. I think it's more. I feel more extroverted. Yes. And about you guys?
For me, it's really easy to spend time talking with someone in person.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like to video call. I don't like to text. I don't like to send the audios. I really don't. But I think all this answer the number 5 question. I think it
Mm-hmm.
could make some people introvert or shy because I'm gonna give you an example. The last job I was, we
Mm-hmm.
used an app to a meeting app on web, and it simulates an office. So you have your avatar, you have your own desk, you can customize your desk, whatever. And you don't have to open your camera because there is a avatar there, and you can customize it the way you want.
Oh, okay,
And
okay.
we didn't need to this app, if you make your avatar goes to someone else's desk, there is approximation sound, so you can talk to each other, so you don't need to open a camera or work to each other in the same place. So I think this makes who use this and don't use camera maybe be more shyer, more shy
Shy.
than who usually open camera or use social media or whatever. But I also don't like to post videos with me.
And about you, Sonia?
Question number 5.
Yes. Oh, or okay. I would like to
Yeah.
talk another topic. Feel free.
I will answer the question number 5 because as psychologists, I can affirm that is true. Technology can make people more introverted. Actually, I think we have a new generation of children and teenagers that don't know how have relationships face to face. They create the habits to communicate with other persons through internet, and it's hard for they have a real relationships, and it is not healthy for me because it is not the real world. You have to build relations face to face. So we are social beings and we need the other people. We need to spend our time with our friends, with our family, face to face, have interactions and face to face. But we have to create the habits. And nowadays, I saw a lot of people, especially parents, who give the cell phone to their child when they have 1 or 2, and they used to communicate in that way, and they don't learn to have a real interaction. And it's not good. I have a lot of negative consequences, not just in the mental health, in the physical health too. Some diseases or disorders become severe, and with if you use a lot the computer or the mobile, and we have to take care of that.
Yes, I agree. It's different. And I noticed that one thing, for example, for me, my mom liked to telephone, to call, but I think I'm feel strange to talk in telephone, It's different. My uncle called for me to, for example, if you, my uncle can send in a taxi, something is, I think it's a question, something like that, and I prefer to call, and I wanted talking with my mom, my uncle in the telephone. I may feel strange, and I think the habit to have these events more easy if I want to see the answers to, I is my feeling the difference compare, for example, to 20 years ago. We don't have this. And it took we call for people to calling, but yes, it's my feeling the difference now that I have a social media, WhatsApp, and it compared to call. I don't use more the telephone to call for people. I don't know about you guys, but
how do you think about audios in WhatsApp? You can audios or it's boring.
I did a lot audio sometimes because I changed, the telephone to WhatsApp, and my friend said, Karina, your audio is so long, 5 minutes.
Oh,
So
yay, a
sorry.
podcast.
So long your sound. Okay, sorry guys, sorry. So now I'm doing more texting or audio. Audio, I think 1 minute. Oh, I think 1 minute. So that I reduce my time of audio.
You
Your
know,
friend
there
said,
is,
your friends used to think, oh, thanks God, we can accelerate this audio.
Yes. Yes.
there is a app that you connect to your friends and you
Mm.
make podcasts to each other. So in the end of the day, you can see the whole thing.
Yeah, yes, the podcast, yeah. But now I learned and I didn't more easy. I so nice talking about the social media. I like it. So, guys, what other question that you want to talk? Choose. Feel free.
Can I talk about number 3?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Like
It's
I said,
important. It's important.
yeah. Like I said, the last job I was,
Mm.
there was this, the company was full remote, so there was people from all around Brazil.
Uh,
They don't have a office anymore, just the virtual one.
okay.
And they had those platforms to, even though we had this virtual office that I said, we had the text one, so like Discord or Slack or something like that.
It's like it's
Uh,
the company using
so
more. It's like
yeah, and we could send photos. So there was one of the strategies that the company has. We had
mm,
a lot of groups, so you could enjoy joining all you want. It
mm,
wasn't something you must do just if you want it, but they had some encourages to make you live your life. So if you want to enter that's not the name, but the fitness group, you could share your fitness workout with them in this group. So and
mm,
if you want to participate in something, some events that you have to pay, the company would pay until a certain price for you, so you
mm,
could go there and participate. So they incentive you to do something else without the social media. So in this work group, you could share what you did.
mm,
And if you want to
mm,
share this with your social, you could do as well. But they encourage you to do some physical activity outside. And you have
mm,
this group to share, and not just what you did, but the difficult, the progress, the victories, and have this
mm,
community to, because sometimes someone is trying to lose weight and there is those moments
mm,
you can't, so you could go there and talk. There was a lot of employees in this group, and each one was giving you support to keep going.
mm.
And that
Nice.
was pretty nice. And there was a lot of groups, not just the
Mm,
fitness one, but a lot, and
mm.
you could join anyone you want.
It's different to your company that you work at. Oh, nice. Because not only use the social media to communication, tools of communication to talk about work, the
Yes.
activities, if you finish these activities or not. Nice, nice. I think that it's good. Don't only to talk about jobs. Yes, it's important. It's important to to set a time. For example, in the project that I participate, my lead, it's Friday of night. I don't like to send message of working or something like that. But when you are emergency with a activity that you finish, decision to make a decision, because the deadline of the project, we work the out of the time, but normally is set a time, 80 from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. from Monday to Friday, and we can no have communication. Yes, I think that's to respect, because we have our life, family, our life to do so many things. Our personal lives, I think it's important to divide this. Yes. About you guys, talk. I want to talk.
It's interesting thing that Natalie said. I've never heard about it, but
Me
talking
too.
my reality here and my city, like I live in a small city, don't have only companies that do it. I know some companies, 2 or 3 in my city, that use it to support their employees. I think, employees to be or become more healthier, to be talking about food, and this companies has a refectory. I think that the refectory, the refectory inside the company, and there's the common food for everyone that work there. But if you has different food, different dieta, I don't know how I can say this in English. You can ask different food for you. So it is this I would say a support for the company, because you probably you will do it in your home and take for the company, but the company do it for you. I think it's important as well. And about the social media, only because almost it's almost the companies here, almost all the companies here don't be allowed people use the smartphone inside the company or around the company, even sometimes, because it's forbidden. That's just it. But outside of the company, I've never heard about it.
Nice. I would like to work with these companies to
I can send you the
I think
name
that
after the class.
I will do that. I think that I will do. Okay, guys, let's go to the recipe.
No,
I like to have food. I like to have food to go to the gym. I like so much.
I understand that that's not the I forgot how to say padrão of companies. But this one, standard. But this one worked. It was really great because they really think about the employee, and I think this disconnect from work related. It's culture, the company culture. So this one has this culture. So if you have to talk about something with some employee, talk until 6 p.m. In the company chat. If you didn't, or the person didn't respond, or you send after their time, they are not, they will answer just in another day, tomorrow or whatever. So this, I think this is the culture, the company culture, and it has to change a lot because we don't come from this behavior. Our behavior is to do everything for a company, for the company you are working for. And I think it's not just the company, but we need to establish, boundaries. No, I don't do that after this time because I do have another responsibility. The same way I'm here doing my responsibilities with you, I have another one. So I need to be there to my family. I need to be there to myself. I need to be there to my friends, my mental health.
It's
I think
important.
it's something we need to balance. Not just the company needs to encourage their employees, but we need to have this kind of mindset as well.
Yeah, I agree. And about you, Sonia?
Here in Paraguay, it's not very usual, the remote work. The normal is the presential work. The companies still prefer the presential work, and that's good for something that is not good for other things. But if you can manage your time, it's good to have remote work because you don't have to go out your house, let your children, your pets. You don't need to be in traffic a lot of hours. It has advantage, and it has bad things too. But here in Paraguay, the companies still prefer presential work.
Okay, so now you are you working always like a presential mode?
I prefer.
You prefer
Yes,
presential?
I
Okay.
prefer, absolutely. I prefer, for me, it's very difficult to keep contact for Zoom or for WhatsApp when I working with patients. Sadly, it's different.
It's different,
but when you have to watch the person, is absolutely different for me. Presential is very it's more easy for me. I prefer all the time, for sure.
Yes, I think that the disadvantage to work remote, I think that's it, because the people think that feel free or liberty to send messages in any time, and you need to be available. For example, now in Brazil, I think we will starting to 6 p.m. 6 p.m. they finish the work. The most of company, the 6 p.m. is the time to finish the work. But they have some people, project that are working. Okay, it's online, it's available. I think that disadvantage to working in remote work, this model compare, because when you are presential, yes, it depends of the people, the culture, or the life, the people, what I want to do, But I think that's it, that disadvantage that, okay, now is, for example, 8 p.m. and I need to send a message, and my boss send a message for me. I think that's not respectful. Because the like remote mode is I think that people think that's more liberty to do this. I don't know what I think about it.
They think you are available 24 days.
Yes.
They forgot we have this end time. Né?
Yes. For example, I was working, I sent a message with my friend of my job, and she replied for me to 5 a.m. Oh, 7 a.m. Okay. And my cell phone is a lot of music, the sounds of notifications. Okay, I disconnect. I disconnect. Okay, I don't. So I set a timing because of this. Yes, it's important, guys. It's important because it's not healthy. It's not healthy for our body and not healthy for our mind. It's so difficult. It's not healthy for our mind because we have a lot of compromises, activities. For example, I need to soon to go to do the dinner, with my family, and I need to rest something, and I divide my time that the things that I need to do. For example, studying English, I needed a time, and this time I don't want to talk about jobs or anything like that. I need to read, to create a habit to read a book, and then I set a timing, and then I don't want to receive a message of jobs, but I want, because I am remote, I want to do something to finish my activities, to finish, because you have a data to finish these activities, and I will go work. But now I set a time for me, yes, to have balance, because I need to do other things, not
The
only
first-
work.
The first time I worked in a remote mode was in 2019, before the pandemic situation.
Mhm.
But it was remote because the company was in Londrina and I was in São Paulo. So in the countryside of São Paulo. So it was remote because I wasn't in the office, right? In their office. I went to a co-working, those shared spaces, So I used to have a time to get there and a time to go out, to get out. And in 2020, it was the first time I worked from home. It was totally different. So
It's different.
Completely, because I didn't have this this I couldn't manage the when the work starts and when the work finish, and when my housework starts and my houseworks finish. So I used to stop working and put some clothes to laundry, and I came back and I stopped working to start preparing my lunch, put some water to boil and come back. So I didn't have this I couldn't separate. So a lot of times, because I think, well, but I stopped half an hour to do that, I can do something now. It will, if someone asked me to do something after my work hours, I would do because of that. So I think we should, the company and we should have this
Yes. Other things,
boundaries,
Natalie,
if I'm working, I cannot stop my working to put water to boil. I cannot stop to do my laundry. And vice versa as well. I can't stop my laundry to work. I can't stop my lunchtime to work.
Yes, I think that I feel that I sometimes I may feel more tired because I need to divide things. The things to go to the laundry, to cookie, I need to stop something, But I'm organizing to separate this, and okay, I don't wash the dishes now. Get there now. I need to work it,
Something.
I think that we need more. I need more discipline. Discipline. It's difficult. It's difficult.
Something
But
that
we need
really,
to.
really helped me. I was just about to buy a new cell phone because mine was kind of old. and I
Mhm.
had a personal ship, number ship, and a
Mhm.
work ship. So I separated the cell phone. So my cell phone, it wasn't both mine, but my number, the cell phone who has my number,
Mhm.
I would lose any hour, because whatever. And
It's a great idea. I do that.
the cell phone who has the company number, I
Yeah.
turn off. It's 6 p.m. I turn off. I don't
Yes.
answer. I don't see messages. It don't ring. It don't vibrate. It don't anything. It dies. So this helped me a lot, a lot.
Yes,
Oh,
we need.
and I asked just to keep communication with that number. They
Mhm.
please delete this number. I won't use this number to work. If you send me messages here, I won't respond to you. If you send me messages in this number after
Yeah.
work, I won't answer as well. So I
Yeah.
had this separation. It really helped.
Yes, guys. Yes. Sonia, do you want to thank you, Natalie too. Do you want to choose some questions that you want to talk?
Let me see. I watch one question. Oh, I don't know. The question 7 said,
7.
according to some studies, social networks for teenagers have been shown to influence attention deficit problems, stress, and anxiety. What do you think about this? I think it's not just for teenagers. I see in because my profession, I see a lot of adults who develop the DDA, deficit disorder of attention too, and severe disorders of anxiety. I don't know how to say in English.
Yeah, anxiety. I think that's like anxiety.
Anxiety.
Yes.
And people nowadays, the most of people live with stress. Stress is the normal
Stress.
thing in our life, and it's not good. We need to change our habits and have more time for us, for us. We need to be disconnected of work and of social media and take time to think, to, like I said, I like said, doing nothing. Doing nothing is important because our mind needs a rest in a day. It is good to be creative, to keep calm, to a lot of things, and we live with the stress. Stress is the normal. Is a normalized life with stress, and we have to change it, and depends of everyone. In my case, I refuse to live a life full of stress, and when I have another work in our school, I mark my rules. For example, with my time, I respect the hour to go to the office, and they have to respect my time to go out, to go home. And like Natalie said, since the 6 p.m., I didn't use my cell phone for work. And it's hard when you are when you have a boss and when you have a company, you work in the company. It's easier when you are your own boss. In my case, I mark rule with my patients too, and I respect and I don't attend the cell phone, my particular number. I have a corporative number and a particular number, and my particular number is just for my family, for my things out of the work. And I try to respect my own rules. What about you, Gabriel? You are very quiet.
I have a young brother, and I seem more stressed more than how can I say this? I seem more stressed than my young brother. So he used to use more social media than me, but I think or my generation is more have a lot of information, serious information. So my young brother have memes and funny things, and my generation is like how can I say that? Desemprego. I don't know how to say that.
Unemployed.
Unemployment and crisis, and we have more contact with these themes. How can I sensitive themes about unemployment and crisis, and sometimes we have some memes and funny things or funny pictures. So it depends from person to person, and depends on the use of the social media.
Yeah, I agree with you guys. And Sonia, I think that that's the problems that is a lot. That's the problems because but because social media is a stimulation.
Yes.
All
the time.
All the time stimulation, and it's difficult to concentrate in something that you want, because sometimes I need to go to the social media to